Hi guys, I wanted to take a minute and to walk through how you upload your notebook to Google. Now we're going old school. We're going back to uploading, sorry, to Canvas, not to Google. I'm never doing Google assignments ever again, and you can quote me on that. So I know most of you know how to do this, but I want to walk you through it anyway so everybody does it the same way, and that way I don't have to start finding links for things because that's annoying. Also, several of you didn't turn in a notebook last week, and we're going to address that and how to handle that this week. It's been a nightmare with the technology. I understand that, and I don't want to make it more difficult. I'm trying to make it more straightforward, hence the video. Okay, so you click on modules. I'm in student view, so this is what you see. And I go to notebook check week 3, because we're in week 3. And the assignment, which is due at Tuesday by 11:59, not Wednesday, Tuesday by 11:59, so at midnight. And it says, please note that this is the only graded assignment for the week, and it is due on Tuesday at 11:59 p.m., which should not be the start of your class time. I have no idea why that's there, but I'll fix it. In your notebook this week should be the notes on the class introduction slideshow, notes on the production concept and read-through, your brainstorm of questions about the project, your notes on the what is a screenshot video, and your notes on Ask Jim number 1. So let's check that. So I go to my notebook and I come back here to the top and I go through here. Now, if your page 2 doesn't look like this, that means you haven't updated it. And that's going to cause a problem later. It also means you haven't done any of the work for this week. So you got to go in and update it. Go look underneath Wednesday for the how-to video on that. I'm not going to get into it now. So here are the Tool of Self pages. This is from last week. If nothing else, this one, Tool of Self Knowledge Notes, this should have stuff in it. This is the only thing I'm grading because of what happened last week. Actually, this week, I think. Yes, this past week. But a lot of you didn't turn this in and you got a 0, or there was nothing here. So if you don't have something on this page, or if you do, but you have a 0, don't worry about that. So long as you have something on this page, I'm going to show you how to just give me a hint and say, Ms. Scanlon, can you please regrade my week 2 notebook? And I will take care of that here. All of these, if you're in my B cohort, you probably have notes for this. I doubt any of my advanced kids have notes for this, but all of you should have this one. This was the one that should have been done for homework. This you don't need to have done. This you don't need to have done. This you don't need to have done. And now we get to the Peach files, okay? Starting with class PowerPoint note. Now, if yours says page 1 or something else, tool of script, whatever, you haven't updated, which means you haven't got the right assignment in here. So you need to go back and do that. Again, see the video for that in Wednesday. So class PowerPoint notes, this is the overview slides that we looked at with the picture of the guy from Hamilton who kept bowing. Those notes should go here. Read through and production concept notes are when we actually read the book. We will be adding to these next week, but you should have some notes here. If nothing else, you should have the production concept down because I know I said that. Project questions brainstorm. So you should have started this after class, but probably added to it afterwards. Anything you can think of on any aspect of this project, I want you to put them down here. I expect you have somewhere in the range of about 20. Okay, it can be about crew, like costumes or set or lighting. It can be about camera work. It can be about the story. It can be about auditions. It can be about all kinds of things. And I'm looking for detailed questions, as many of them as I can get. The person who goes nuts on this gets all the points. Actually, everybody gets points if they've done it, but I'll be really pleased with the person who does the most. What is a shot list? So this was for your at-home work, and you should have watched the video and made notes here. And then finally, the Ask Jim number 1 video notes. Again, that was to be done at home. and you can add them here. Now, after you've done these 2 videos, you probably have more questions than you could add to the project questions brainstorm. So that's that. Now, when you hit the second read stuff, stop. There's nothing else to do here. On Wednesday, you'll update these pages. These won't look like this. So, okay, I've checked, I've done all my work, I know I'm in the right place, so I go back to the assignment. Now it says, we're going old school, please watch the video. Well, there's no video yet because I'm making it, but I will, and then it will be there. And I'll probably have edited that out. We click Submit Assignment, and you get this interface. So there's file upload. We skip the file upload. If we click Choose File, which will be your instinct, it's going to spin and spin and spin, and nothing's going to happen. You need to click on Google Drive LTI, which is where Submit Your Work comes in. You click Select File. Now, if you've just gone through your notebook like I did, look, there's my notebook for Theater 1 and 2 or Advanced Acting, but I'm making this video in the Theater 1 notebook. So make sure it's there. Now, if it's not there, go to My Drive, search for it, and you'll find it in whatever folder you've got it in. So I click on the file. This is what I'm turning in. I click Add. Yes, it's okay. Other people can see it. And I double check to make sure that this is exactly what I want her meaning me, to look at. If it isn't, I click Change and I go make sure I've clicked on the right thing. Now, in the comments box, if you have a 0 for last week's notebook assignment and now you've completed week 2, and you want me to regrade and change that 0 to something useful with more numbers, here's a good place to write, Ms. Scanlon, can you please regrade my week 1 notebook? That will be a helpful reminder. Otherwise, I'm not going to look for it. When I'm done with that, I click Submit Assignment. And it spins because Google is cranky. And you get this little screen. You may not get this screen, but today I'm getting this screen a lot. Canvas is currently processing your submission. You can safely navigate away from this, and we will email you if the submission fails. If you follow the steps in this video, it probably won't fail. But if it does, go back, repeat, do it again. Click OK. And I get my receipt that says, yes, it has been submitted. This is the time. For you guys, most of you, it will say Tuesday before 11:59. Here's the file. If for some reason this isn't right, if something went wonky because it's Google and Google is cranky, click Resubmit and try it again. But that should get you through what's due for this assignment. I'll see you in class. Have a good weekend.